Hey,
Oh, did you go live already?
yeah.
Why didn't I get the notification? Okay.
There it just comes up.
Oopsie.
Yes, it's not
I didn't know it would do that. You're gonna see that on live broadcast. Okay, I'll just check your sound. I'm more than I can check myself.
No, I doubt it.
As the clock is spinning,
Spring.
you're making a sound.
Wi-Fi is taking long. Hey guys, I am James Murphy. Oh, first of all, long time no see. I haven't been live in a while. I did say keep an eye on this YouTube channel. Welcome. I am James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox, and welcome to finally broadcast number 83.
Hmm. Good evening, everyone. This is Mary Murphy, aka Crystal Mr. James Boy, moderator. It was a message tone from someone else's phone.
Mm.
Moderator for Powerboxer Show.
Okay, I've got 3 likes, but there's one there. Only one person.
I'm me.
Easy. Okay, tonight's title is TBC Abundance Coin that is going to end global poverty or end poverty. Okay, what is your definition of poverty? Yes, one thing I've come across is there's a lot of people that's got different definitions of poverty. This person will think living in poverty is not being able to buy ice cream in the middle of the month, or cannot go to Stokinico or get takeout in the middle of the month. Some people um, think living in poverty is if your Lamborghini or Ferrari is getting repossessed. Um, some people think that living in poverty is having everything you want in life but no money. No, poverty has, in my opinion, poverty has two definitions. Is okay. The actual meaning of poverty is people living in extreme bad financial state where there is little or somewhat, or there's somewhat a little bit of income or somewhat actually no income coming in at all, where there is no money for food, no money for a car, no money for fuel, no money for cell phones, laptops, TVs, furniture. There's not even money to buy a house or rent a house. Living in poverty is generally known as people living in a lower part of the world in shacks, mud huts, living off of natural resources.
Cardboard boxes.
Yeah, people living in cardboard boxes, but also living off natural resources like fruits and veggies, and of course, slaughtering their own cows and sheep for their own meat. But there's another form of poverty that a lot of people don't think of. Um, you can be the richest man in the world. You can have all the money your heart desires. Hello, mommy. Okay, yeah. You can have all the money your heart desires. Let's say it's $100 trillion. You can have all the cars, you can have all the mansions, all the houses, all every single thing you've ever wanted, you've got. But if you do not have love, you are the poorest man alive, and you're living in extreme poverty. Now, if for instance, let's see if I do this, if that'll be a bit better. Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
that
bit
to the
better.
subject.
Let's say, for instance, if I'm living with, if my wife and I are living on our own, we've got to pay rent on a flat, but there's no income. Or there's a little bit of income, but only enough to pay for rent, but there's no money for food. It's a partial poverty life. If you're living in a place you can pay rent and buy food, but you cannot have a car, that's not poverty because a car is not a necessity.
No, because your feet can get you where you need to go.
Yes, and there's public transport.
Instead of your fingers do the walking through the yellow pages, your feet can do the walking through the pathways of life.
Yeah. Um, and then you get the proper, not definition, the proper view of poverty. Hello, Stephen Coffey. Welcome.
Hello, Stephen. Thank you for being on James' show.
Okay, imagine yourself. Imagine this is you. You got to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to go walk 5 miles, 10 miles to go get a bucket of water, and walk all that way back with this heavy bucket of water on your head or on your arms
Or wherever.
or wherever, however you're carrying it. If you're using a wheelbarrow or what, but imagine you do that every morning. That you've got to go scrounge around for old plastic 2 liter Coke bottles or any 2 liter cold drink bottles, milk, Coke, anything, and you flatten them out and you make straps out of it, straps, and you put straps onto these Coke bottles as from banana leaves, and you put that in your feet as shoes so that you don't have to walk on the hot sand. Imagine you've got to go to bed at night saying to your kids, "Sorry, but there was no food today." Imagine you've got to look in your kids' faces, but they're wearing torn, raggedy, daggly old clothes that's got holes everywhere.
Mm.
Where you've got to live in a hut where there's no electricity. Um, it's pitch black and it's got a bit of a smell, and then that's your only accommodation. That's living in poverty. Now, TBC can change that, and TBC will change that. My motto has been for the last couple of months and will always be I can, I will, I must. So TBC can, TBC will, and TBC must. TBC can end poverty, TBC will end poverty, and TBC must end poverty. Because that is one of the major concerns in our country. I'm going to do a bit of screen sharing here. I just want to play a video.
Won't be long. Promise.
It's a 7 minute video.
Oh, oh, I'm
But luckily,
gonna
for
cry.
me to get to it, is very, very simple. Just need to wait for this to start working.
Hey, business I see. Tax. Congratulations, you're employed. Tax. You have a cigarette. Tax. You buy a house. Tax. You sell a house. Tax. You get a bonus. Tax. Your uncle died at last. Tax. You win the lotto. Yeah! Tax. Oh, shit. Taxes for them rich people, you say.
Let me see if I can actually get to this on my wife's wall because I can't get to view it for some reason. Not that, not that.
No, it's not that one.
No, unfortunately not. Okay. I thought I'd actually be able to play the video. I can, but you guys can't see it.
Back to FaceTime.
Hello. Okay, you guys can't see it. I'll see maybe for my next live broadcast if I can get it on a better screen. But that video explains a lot, so I'm not going to explain anything about it. I'm just going to say it's good to know and I think the world needs to know this. Yeah, it does explain mostly about South Africa, but I'm sure that what happened, what is spoken about in that video, it happens all over.
There's wrong things happening everywhere.
Uh,
Oh, that's just something on Facebook.
yeah, a notification. I can say to everyone, all I need to do is get myself a nice, decent T-shirt, a nice shirt, a nice pants, and a pair of nice shoes. Do my hair up well and shave.
Vanessa, she posted it again.
Okay, I'll check it now. Um, and I can walk around playing to be a multimillionaire.
Anybody can do that.
Anybody can play to be a multimillionaire. Okay? But why must a person lie, number one, about their net worth? Why must a person carry on as if they've got all the money in the world when they don't? Can't you just be a normal standard plain Jane or
No,
plain Joe?
people have to be plastic.
Plastic and TBC does not mix.
Being plastic doesn't mix, period. You are, you are. Don't pretend to be something you're not.
Yeah. And the reason why I say being being plastic and TBC doesn't mix. The reason for that, you cannot be fake in the TBC community. You cannot be. You can pretend to be this certain person when you're on live stream or on any video, even if it's a pre-recorded video. Hello, Ishrak, Udin, welcome.
Hello, Isra. Thank you for being here. Now, I'm the moderator and he's the speaker. But we're
Um,
both speakers.
but now, if you fake on your videos, if it's a pre-record or if it's um, a live stream, you will get caught out. If you're fake and you're portraying to be someone that you're not, the real you will be exposed.
It always does happen that way.
Always happens. The truth always comes out.
The truth will set shit. The truth will shit. The truth will set you free. It always will.
I've explained to everyone many times why I say the truth always gets out. I've experienced it myself. A lot of people can go for years and upon years without getting found out about a lie that they told, about something bad that they did that they're keeping a secret. Let's say, for instance, a murder.
Don't even go so dramatic. Just
Okay, let's just
theft.
say you stole something 20 years ago and it was something big, but no one ever caught you out for it. But in the meantime, you've stolen, over the last 20 years, you've stolen hundreds of little things. Though you will get caught because number one, it's lying, you're running away, so it's lying. That will bite you back.
Kan jy so nie gat byt?
TBC is a community that was created for mankind, for the normal, general, standard human being like you and I, the plain Jane and plain Joe. TBC is for everyone, regardless of your race, age, or gender. If you five, uh, if you're 8 months pregnant, you can make a TBC account for your baby. If you're 85 years old, you can also have a TBC account, and whatever gap falls in between. We know that children from the age of about from born up until about 13, 14 years old cannot manage their own TBC wallets,
No, you're gonna have to manage it for them, but that's not the point.
but they still own TBC. We all own a share of TBC. Some of us own a little bit more than the others, but we all own TBC. TBC is private. We are supposed to be there for one another.
Thank you, Ishraq. My broadcast will be straight after James's one, so it will be like a quick changeover.
Okay.
He's doing screen share again.
Let me quickly see if I can get that video now. I almost closed that. let's just reload there. There you go.
Ever wonder how South Africa is run? And who pays for it? You die dang. Nope, not them. It's you, Masadant. How? Ever put petrol in a car? Tax. Is that a business I see? Tax. Congratulations, you're employed. Tax. You have a cigarette. Tax. You buy a house. Tax. You sell a house. Tax. You get a bonus. Tax. Your uncle died at last. Tax. You win the lotto. Yeah! Tax. Oh, shit. Tax is for the rich people, you say. Have you ever bought balloon, chakalak, mixed veg, fake cook, anything actually, even a beer? Taxed. All these taxes are kept in the National Treasury, which is run by Mr. Budgetman, aka the Finance Minister. These people change like taxi money. I mean, brothers,
Taxi
you've been in the
money.
front seat. Every year, Mr. Budgetman decides where all your money should go, so you can get services like houses, schools, hospitals, electricity, water, sewage, and transport, Machita. So,
Jeez.
this is how your train gets to the station.
See if it's working.
Mr. Budgetman gives a bunch of money to the Department of Transport, who give a bunch of money to Prasa, who run the train, who pay someone to make the train, and your train arrives, and everything works, and everyone is happy. That's how it's supposed to work, but it often doesn't. Mr. Budgetman give a bunch of money to Prasa, who run the train, who pay someone to make the train, and the train doesn't arrive. Oh, I'm going home to die no more, but I can't get home because the train's no more. The money is gone. People take our money and buy things for themselves like
Yeah,
flags,
it's working.
speedboats, sound systems, overseas trips,
How much
fancy
longer is it?
hotels, bodyguards, expensive cars, Kentucky Fried
5
Chicken chicken. But
I
that's
worked
not
that
the
we
point.
can, after this,
Once you
we
join the
can
dots,
just say a few
these
things
are
and
part
off
of one
and
big
go.
plan for those
Sorry for the
individuals
dog
and
barking.
companies to conspire with corrupt officials to take
There's the
our
dogs are
money.
barking outside. That's a shush.
Mind blowing! Want to know where the really big money is? I'll tell you. State-owned enterprises who provide services like electricity, vadis, transport, defense, broadcasting. I mean, my kind. These guys have serious chankuras to spend. These SOEs are run by boards. Not these kind of boards, all these kind of boards, but these kind of boards with experts on them who watch over billions of rands. A good board is like a watchdog. So if new trains are needed, they make sure we get the best trains at the best price. So how do these guys get our money if these boards are protecting it, huh? Aha! They take the good guys out of the board and replace them with their guys who make their own rules and get their money to make the trains. Nice. So we agreed on 10 million? Yeah, man. Make it 20 million. No 30. My son makes trains. And the prices go up and up and up and up and up. And yes, 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 whatever you say. Yes, 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 the taxpayer will pay. Yes, yes, yes. Saying yes is nice. Yes is how we drive up the price. Farewell, 5 billion, farewell. The public are a bunch of fools. Farewell, 5
So they
billion,
think we are.
farewell. We could have built an awful lot of schools. And the bad guys each get 10 million rand kickback for doing fuck all. And 1.3 billion
Yeah, I
rand
forgot
of
about
our
that.
money goes offshore,
Oh.
bruh.
Someone like
Wait,
podcast.
hold on, friend. Do we know how much a billion actually is? This is 100,000. 5 zeros, 100 cavelas. Let's times that by 10. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 million. Let's multiply this million by 10 again. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 million. Multiplied by 10, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 mother fluffing million. Okay,
I know,
okay,
plus
this is
a fluffing
getting
million.
Let us multiply by 10 again. 100, 200, 300,
Yeah.
400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1 billion. That is 1,000 million rand. And these no good greedy please calling me bastards take 5.3 billion. and use it for yourself. It's corruption. And corruption is against the law. These guys should be locked up. The problem is, just like the expert board members are weeded out, they do the same with the police. Yeah, man, you can't do that. No, that's fine. You go ahead. And the public protector, you're looking at
to the
investigation.
slaughter.
Nothing is wrong here. Let me focus on something completely irrelevant. Like who got the tender to edit Bonan's book? And where can someone go and the public prosecutor? There is sufficient evidence to charge you under section 5.2. Here's the problem, guys. Your money is being stolen. Your services don't arrive. Our public purse is getting smaller and smaller, while some private pockets are getting fuller and fuller. And it creates a culture of corruption. Excuse me, Makenge. If these guys are taking billions, can't I have smaller for myself? Just 10 tigers, So you pay for your place in the hospital, to get your RDP house, to win that tender from your municipality, to get your child in a better school, to get out of a traffic fine, to drop that drunk driving charge. You even pay to get a job. You pay and you pay and you pay, and then one day a group of kids are driving along to school in a taxi. They should have a school bus, but the money was stolen from the school account. And the driver bought his license from a guy at the licensing department, Rusty, who paid a bribe to the guy above him to get the job. And the taxi isn't roadworthy because the owner paid someone to get him a fake roadworthy test. And the brakes are shot, and the driver takes a corner too fast
and actual article about it. Learners mourn victims of Bronkhorstspruit crash. This happened about 2.5 years ago.
Corruption before it kills us. Blow the whistle. Report corruption at 0800 023 456 or SMS call me to 4.
Okay, that I don't need to play anymore. Okay, so now I was able to play that. I almost pressed the wrong button. I was able to play that. I'll be back. My wife sent me that video last night, and I was like, huh?
People are dying because of corruption, and it's not getting showed.
Like, let's say, for instance, my mother buys this, but on this there's 14% VAT. Let's say it's $1,000, and I go to that company and I say, okay, I want the $1,000 VAT that woman just paid on that cell phone. And I'll go put that $1,000 in my pocket. I'll go around the corner and I'll go buy myself a nice pair of shoes. Where that R1,000 could have given our government clinics some more medication, or a bit of a revamp, or given some government schools some new textbooks,
or fix orphanages,
or fix some government-owned orphanages, or whatever, healthcare, medical care, whatever that $1,000 could have gone to. Now I'm going to go use it on something else. And if it was supposed to be used for healthcare, now I've used it, so then that means someone has to die. So I'm just going to leave you guys with that thought tonight. And I'll see you guys whenever I go live again. So from myself, James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox.
And me, Marianne, aka Crystallize, signing off.
Okay, this was broadcast number 83. Can't wait to see you guys on broadcast number 84.
But you'll see me on my one in 3 minutes, if I can get to switch over that fast.
Okay. Ciao, guys.
See you on the flip side, on my side, on my channel.
Love you all. Bye.